Greetings, friends. Natalie here. Natalie Dawn, living flow with another low flow. So this one today, we're going to focus on a lot of knee work. So be good, be mindful. Knees are really expensive. We want to keep them healthy. So the idea is this is going to help get the synovial fluid moving in the knees. If something doesn't feel right, no matter what you're doing, if it's sharp or heated or stabbing, stop, right? Listen to the body. We do want to go into dull and achiness in the deeper seated muscles. Today, it's going to be those quadriceps, the hips. So as always, this space is for you. Right? Trust the breath and breathe. So let's get started. And that's it. All I want you to do. How do we start? We start by a simple inhale. Start. That's the beginning and end of everything. Start to honor the cycle of this time and space you have with your physical body. It's not a place to judge. It's not a place to label. This is a place to move compassionately, kind of face challenges and limitations in a safe container. And then we get to take that off the mat and into the world. That's the practice, right? Living flow. So sitting up nice and tall, just the legs cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, any comfortable position. And I want you to drop your chin to your chest. Just feel the stretch on the back of the neck. And you're going to roll your right ear to your right shoulder. If you're looking at the screen, I will be the mirror. So right ear to the right shoulder. That might be plenty of stretch there on that left-hand side. If you want to add, we're going to play with some shoulder work when we get into our lunges. You're going to pull the left elbow back, almost like you're kind of pulling a bow and arrow to open up through the chest. And as you do that, I want you to press the right forearm into the right knee to feel the belly open. And there's lots of little kind of crevices and little places you can just softly move your chin to find. Let the left elbow start to get a little bit heavier, bringing the scapula and the arm down. Breathe. Just subtle movements, right? It's not a fidgeting. It's just this place of exploration of all the tendons, the tissue. You just say hello. Good. Torso will come back up to center. I want you to take both hands behind the head. Gently use the thumbs up along the cervical spine to open up. Lean the head back. Like you're taking deep breath into your armpits. Whoo, feeding into the lungs. Good. Exhale. Sweet forward folds. As you're down here, just be mindful of which ankle is crossed in front. We are going to switch once we go to the other side. Push the hands into the floor so you can feel your tailbone ground. And then you'll walk the hands back up, lengthen through the spine. Stretch the legs forward. Which ankle's in front? You're going to switch. Is it the end of the world if you keep it the same? No. Sit up nice and tall. Hands can rest on the knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the chin towards the chest. Feel the collarbones open. So you're drawing the shoulders ever so slightly back. And then you'll drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Sometimes that's plenty, right? Always kind of look at what my day is going to be like. And that influences my practice along with the sun and the moon, the weather, and so many things. And you want to balance out the external energy of nature with the internal energy. So if you got a busy, busy day, doing more in your practice might take you into this place of imbalance, right? It's just too much. So maybe doing less physical in the practice, more deeper internal, will give you that space to support yourself. And if you haven't already, you can start to add the arm. You're going to pull the left, or it's your right arm, sorry, your right arm back, press into the left knee, open up across the chest. Start to feel your right scapula drop down, playing subtle, gentle movements in the chin. Slow. Lots going on up here. Deep breath in. Start to, as you inhale, lift the heart away from the belly button. Drop the left ear a little more. Drop the right shoulder more. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. And then inhale back to center. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Just be there, a couple breaths. Good, you're going to push the hands into the floor. We'll release the legs, a little bit of shake. I love me shaking. I do it daily just to move the energy, fingers. Right? Really simple practice to do, profound. Been doing it for thousands of years as rituals, as medicine. So why not bring it in? Right? It's ancient wisdom in a modern world. It's lasted this long. Good. From here, you're going to come onto your hands and your knees. Place the palms flat, cat-cow. Keep it nice and simple. Hips right over the knees. Nice deep inhale just to get into the spine. Exhale, round. Keep going. A couple more breaths just to find the flow of your breath. If there's a certain spot that's like, ooh, that feels good, stay. Take an extra breath. Listen to your body. And you can keep it beautiful and grounded today. Like I said, what is your day encompass? How is this practice going to support you moving forward? If you want to add deep breath in, as you exhale, curl the toes under. Just lift the knees a little bit. Stay low. Really work on lengthening through the spine. And then slowly, knees, like they're glass, come back down nice and safe. Open up the chest. Exhale. Push into the hands, upper arms hug in. Knees stay bent. And slowly shift back one more time. Deep breath in. Just a bent knee, down dog. Upper arms hug in and breathe. Good. From here, the knees are going to come down. You're going to roll on up on your shins. You're going to put the weight to your left knee. And I want you to step the right foot forward. You're just going to play here. If you need to pad that left knee, great. Pad it. Get a blanket, a towel. And I just want you to just kind of slowly shift deeper in. It's like your tailbone's drawing down and the low belly's drawing up. Keep the left toes curled under. Right? It opens up the arch. Now where I am, it's a pretty gray day. Might not be where you are. But this is kind of mimics the spine. So we're really working with kind of extension here in the spine. Deep breath in. Good. You're going to pull back. Pull the right leg back. Shift the weight to the right. We're going to take that little warm up to the left. You're going to bend into the left knee. Pad the right knee if you need to. Curl the right toes under. Right? So we've got the arch in the foot. This beautiful arch in the back. Try not to sink into it. Right? Lift. It's just the hips that are going forward. Just a couple in, out, just to breathe. Good. Now we're going to make this shift. Your hands are going to come down to the inside of your left foot. Your back knee is going to lift. You're going to stay low. As you walk to that right knee, bend the right knee, and we're going to come into a fluid skandasana. So all you're doing is right and left knee bending. Start to feel this wave. And this is pretty much going to be a lot of the work we're doing. This is that kind of namaskar vinyasa work in the middle to get from one side to the other. So you're going to look towards your right foot. Start to walk your hands there. Right foot turns towards the end of the mat. Left knee comes down, just like we did a moment ago, toes curled under. But we're going to play a little differently here. I want you to open up, and you're going to pull your arms apart. So you're twisting to the left. It's an open twist. And you're going to open your arms. And inhale, pull back in. Exhale, open your arms. Just like a big stretch. Inhale, push into the right foot, come back in. And just do 3 more. So you kind of let the hips sink, and then you push to pull up through the pubic bone and up, and then open. So we're just getting the chest involved, shoulders involved. Right? If your shape doesn't look exactly like mine, that's okay. You feel the work in your body for yourself. One more deep breath in. And open. Good. Hands will come to the inside of that right leg. We're going to take it over just to the left. Play with it on the left side. So the right knee comes down, right toes hook under. Inhale. It's like an open twist. So the left elbow is kind of going down, right arm's going up, and you're going to open, twist, open, pull it in, open. Follow the breath. Does it really matter which way is the inhale and the exhale? Just do it naturally. See what that happens. And if that pulls you deeper into the presence of the pose, then go with it, as opposed to really trying to figure out, well, she's breathing like that, I need to breathe like that. Follow your breath in the moment. Start to really trust the intuitive body. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale. Good. Hands come down. Wide leg stance. You can play with the left and the right, shift, but I want you to come back to center. Hug the outer hips in. Fingertips are right underneath the shoulders. If the knees need to bend, bend the knees. Sometimes you get a little closer to the floor. Be brave enough. Give yourself an inch of play. So walk the feet out an inch or 2. Hug the outer hips in, hug the low belly in. Exhale, fold. See if you can walk the fingertips so that they're somewhat in line with the toes. Lift your chest, exhale, crown of the head towards the floor. Notice I have said towards the floor. Right? Be in your body where it's at. Right? You find the edge and you breathe. And then just come down to the feet. Feel the work in the feet, the kneecaps lifting. Good. Your right hand is going to come to the floor as you lift halfway up. Hug the hips in. Nice deep breath in. Open the left arm up to the sky. Really keep that right hip hugging. You can even bring your left hand to your sacrum, your low back tailbone, and really just work in the chest. Opening up through the chest. Make sure your toes can wiggle, because if they're gripping, something else is gripping. Let the breath feed into the twist. Good. One more full round. Inhale, exhale. And we'll switch the hands. The left hand comes down. Really squeeze, hollow out the belly. Right arm goes up. You can push through the left hand to reach that right arm up, or just bring it to the low back. Kind of use your fingers to help that left hip lift a little higher. It likes to sink down. It's not wrong, but we want to kind of really work that neutral in the tailbone. Breathe into the back of the heart. Good. Exhale. Hand comes down. Little shift from left to right. You're going to walk the hands over to that right foot. Pull that right knee back. Knees come down. Roll up once again. So tops of the feet press down here. And I want you to pull the elbows back. Hands are going to interlace behind the head like we did at the beginning. Thumbs on either side of your cervical spine. Right? And you're going to lean back. Just a camel variation. Shoulder blades draw down, but you lift up through the sternum. Press the pinky toenail into the floor if you can. Pelvis forward. just like you're chilling at the beach. Feel the heat come in as we extend and open up through the chest. One more full breath here. Good, slowly. Chin will drop towards the chest, hands will come down. You're gonna lean to the left, right foot forward, left toes curl under. Press the right elbow into the right thigh. Deep breath in, left arm goes up and over. Whoo! You're gonna look back towards your left heel. Maybe you'll get there. Otherwise, hand comes to the low back. So half camel, leaning back, and then drop the hips forward. Your right arm can stay on your right thigh, or you bring it back to cradle the head. 5 breaths. Hug your right hip under and breathe. All right, that is balance. So if you feel wobbly, keep the eyes open, soft, steady gaze. One more full breath here. You got this. Beautiful. Right arm comes down. Your left hand could support the back. Hands come to the inner right leg. Straight to the left side. Left knee comes down. Or sorry, it's your right knee comes down. I'm only human. Good. Inhale, rise. Left arm pushes down. Deep breath in. Right arm up and over. Find the half camel. Left arm can cradle the head. Open up the chest. In the intensity, can you find some peace in your practice? There's a lot of work here. You press through the left heel, open up through the hip flexor. I'll give you a moment to find the peace. Good, and then you're gonna come out. You can support the low back. Hands come down into the left foot. Once again, you're gonna pull straight back, standing on the shins. Last little bit of effort here. One more camel, this time even. You can curl the toes under. Hands come to the low back, hang out there. Or reach back evenly for your heels. Press your pelvis forward, open up through the chest. Let your head go back if it feels good. Otherwise, chin into the chest. Breathe. 8 breaths to explore, to meet the challenge safely, peacefully. Your body will tell you when it's ready. The hands come to the low back. Slowly sit onto the heels. Let your eyelids be heavy or even closed. If sitting on your heels does not feel right, turn your legs towards the front of your mat. Sit on your bottom like we started, crisscross applesauce. But just be in the buzz. Just be in the buzz. That's all your vibration. Don't think about it. Just be. Be the buzz. And you can come forward to child's pose. Or just take one of those mini down dogs, knees bent. Press through the spine, deep breath. Shake out the head. And then we're going to make our way onto our backs just to release the low back. Bottom comes to the middle of the mat, feet ground. Slowly roll on down and immediately bring the knees into the chest. Keep them as wide as your rib cage. You're going to slide the hands behind the knees. You can use the knees to kind of squeeze the hands. So the behind the knees, little pressure point work here. Let the shoulders be soft. Gravity's just doing the work. Feel free to stay here, or you can start to take the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, grab the big toes, knees come out to the side. Happy baby. Ananda Balasana, bliss pose. It took me decades to feel bliss here. Some days it's there, some days not so much. It is actually pretty good, so I appreciate it. Appreciate wherever you are and know it's going to change as life does. One more full breath in. Exhale, feel the tailbone drop. Feet will come and release. You are set up for a final relaxation. You can just hang out here. If you want to come up to a seated meditation, go for it. If you want to get big and do some more flow because you're feeling groovy, right? Feed your soul. Find your flow and grow. As always, it's a pleasure. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time.